God damn, how are we doing? Welcome back, it's week 14. That's over 3 months of these freaking things, and we're still going strong with the Workshop Showmatches featuring Rocket League. And this is where it gets quite interesting, everybody. We're shaking it up. We've got Prism and Ryolite waiting in the main. They're going to take turns 1v2ing the winners of the undercard for that $40 prize pool. The rules are not going to change for that main or the under. Same as always, but I'll go through them again just in case you haven't been around. We've got a best of 5 series in each matchup. Each game within the series is a 1st to 10, win by 2. Unlimited boost, 3 touches per side, but you can follow up your own touches. And all right, let's unpause. Let's just get into it. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a 2v1. Ryolite, part of the team Ryolite and Prism, taking on the winners of the undercard, Feed and Quack. Ryolite is very confident here, but that's a lot of field to cover. Can he get it done? Same rules. 1st to 10, win by 2, best of 5 series. And we will alternate between Ryolite and Prism as the one player. This one's going to be tough, and it is. And this is where that extra player would have come in handy. Ryolite, not the best hit, but he did pop it up. Teammate could have potentially gotten under there a little bit better. Although he is hitting those rallies and he was able to cover the distance a little bit. It'll really come down to if Feed and Quack are able to spike it down to space, because there's going to be a lot of it. One player covering the entire field. I cannot say I'm confident, although I do realize and recognize that Ryolite is certified, cracked on the sticks. He's going to get this one as he pops it. Not pops it. He spikes it to space, just barely in front of Feed or Quack. Not even sure which one that was. Doesn't matter. It's in the goal, and it is now tied 1-1. An energized start here, just 30 seconds in. We already have both teams scoring and some good rallies. Right there, though, a great example. Feed, not exactly the best return hit here, but Ryolite just unable to recover in time. And it is now 2-1. Vixel with the lurk in chat. Vixel, we appreciate you holding down the fort, leaving the stream pulled up with the lurk, and hope you have a great rest of your night. Everyone else in here, if you're in the TikTok live, join the Twitch chat, twitch.tv/TheeFURNAS. Come hang out and watch this with actual overlays, not just through my phone camera. It's not the best experience. Come on, join the Twitch. Come on over. The water's warm. Why is it a 2v1? Because they really wanted to do it. They wanted to see if they could get it done. The skill difference between main and undercard, we've seen it before. Typically, it's just not even close. If it were to have been a 2v1, it would have been an easy 3-0 sweep. Feed and Quack have actually played Ryolite in the main before, and it was not pretty. Not really sure what's happening here. Ryolite gonna get this one. 3-2. He is down, but he is most certainly not out here. It's early into this freaking series, and very early into this game as well. I'm a little bit confused because where the hell is Prism? I assumed Prism would be here kind of hanging out waiting, but maybe he is also streaming or just vibing in free play, training, doing what he does to stay as good as he is. Ryolite, not the best hit there. He wanted to kind of pop it, control it, and then get back under it. Ping, not the best. Do these two, Ryo and Prism, usually sweep their comp? Ryo and Prism have typically done really well. It's mostly just like physically we know for a fact that unfortunately Feed and Quack would get swept by Ryo and Prism because it basically already did. So we didn't want to run back the exact same thing. Thought a 1v2 might be fun. Although we do see a little bit of frustration here with the fact that this particular server is on West. Ryolite not having a good time here, but he's gonna get a Felipe Resetto and score 4-3. Jesus. I did not expect him to actually get it. When it started falling, I was like, crap, he is not going to get it over the middle net, but he does. Puts himself within one. Let him know we can go East Coast on the next lobby if needed. The Ryolite's gonna get this one. Not sure if Feed and Quack are getting a little bit cocky or what. I guess Quack just kind of making a little bit of a mistouch there. Tried to pinch it, I guess. But that thing just kind of fell right to the ground. 4-4. Ryolite's starting to get his feet underneath him here. Some much better touches. Oh, that's going to be a tough one. Quack stuffing him on the middle wall. Feed's going to stuff him there, too. Man, the middle wall dominance right here, at least for this rally. That's tough. That's tough. He did everything he could, and he didn't even make contact with it there. Jeez, it's been way too long since I've been here. Sad Boy Care, how are you doing? How have you been? Welcome back, my man. Quack's gonna own goal this? What? No? Feed was there? Feed's there? Ooh, Ryolite had all the time in the world, but does not get a good hit on this wall. I can't do this. He is not happy with the 108 ping. Fire guys in chat as well. He's not happy with the West server. I'm not sure, man. 1v2 is tough. He's gonna get that one though. 6-5. Doing okay? How are you? I'm doing great. I am doing great. West servers only suck if you're on East. These also are like through a bot. These aren't like official Rocket League servers. Doesn't make sense to be on West if it's 2 East. First one West. Yeah, it doesn't make sense for now. It's because Quack or Feed, whoever set up the lobby just happens to be West. Because I was running a little bit late. You know what I'm saying. Me and Sweat played Ryo 1v2. We clapped him, not gonna lie. Yeah, I feel like 1v2 is gonna be a really hard mountain to overcome. It's just so big. Like, right now, so far, we're seeing Ryolite get some goals, but it's mostly off of defensive errors. A couple of, I'd say 1 or 2 of these have been legitimate skill. Like that flip reset goal was nasty. But like that right there, that's just a mistake on the defensive end. Feed and Quack, I think they're probably feeling pretty confident, pretty cocky. I do not think that they are even considering taking an L on this one. But I don't know, I mean, you're only winning by 1. You got to take advantage of that extra man. Especially you're on West. I mean, hey, we're not restarting until the next game. Ryolite is going. You can tell he's going to be a little bit frustrated if he takes a full L just because of the server. Like right there, that probably was lag. He flies right past it. Does get it over, though. This camera angle kind of killing me. And he gets it in. 7-7. It's not over till it's over. Feed and Quack are not getting it done. They've got the extra man. They are throwing, fumbling the bag. It's like what happens when you're in a ranked 2v2 and the other player, they give up a goal early, and instead of working through the pain, they just, one dude rage quits and leaves, and you're up 2-1. And you're like, oh, this will be easy. And then you start making dumb mistakes, and you get absolutely faked out of your mind and balled, and all of a sudden you're down by 2, and it's like, what the hell is going on? That's what's happening here. Ryolite is just playing better, although, what was that? Oopsie whoopsie. Does he have another hit? I believe he does. No, he does not. I am never on top of it as far as counting the player touches. That's 1. That's 2. And then this last one is 3, and it does not go over. Unfortunate. 8-7. Feed and Quack regaining that lead off of a defensive or maybe offensive error, however you want to classify that one. Is Prism coming back for the next round? Yes. The thought is that Prism would 1v2 this next round. They would alternate. I would like to see that, but I saw Prism in chat earlier. I'm not sure what he's doing since he's not sitting in the game lobby presently. Presently would not make sense there grammatically. Okay, what am I doing? Feed! What was that? Quack off the back wall, and then Feed just goes, boop. Bunny hops into it. I'm 1v3ing these fools. Prism is getting cocky. I like it. Ryolite. Oh, there was a good opportunity to spike it down. No! Oh no! Quack! What is happening? He could have spiked it there, misses, and just kind of falls right into it. Feed, the most unfortunate touch of all time. Wow. And Ryolite's gonna take the lead with that unfortunate hit. And it is now game point. First to 10, win by 2. Can he get it done? He only needs 1. And that rhymed. So we'll see how true it becomes. He's got to get there. He's got one more touch. That's going to be a unfortunate one. Yeah. He would have had to get a god tier read or angle or something on that one. Feed stuffing that turkey. Yeah, not quite Thanksgiving, but he does not care. Yeah, just not able to recover on that one. And that's not even a thing that Ryolite could have overcome. I mean, he would have had to just get so much power off of a corner hit of sorts. Just wasn't there to do it. Now it's 9-9. It is first to 10, win by 2, so we will see the game go past 10 goals for one team. Ryolite gonna get this one. I'm not sure if Feed is just kind of throwing on purpose or what they're doing. I guess those were just two really, really unfortunate bounces. I feel like Feed just stopped boosting right there. It is unlimited boost. I feel like he could have gotten there, but he does not get there. 9-8, Ryolite with the lead yet again. Needs one more to close it out. He hits it over. Quack going to go ahead and give it to him almost. Hey, look, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I feel like he threw on purpose. I don't know, man. What a freaking game, though. 9-11 in favor of Ryolite, and he's going to take the first game of the series. Now, the question is, are we switching servers or what? And Prism, are you able to come on in? We are going to just go. I'm going to unpause immediately. Let's get into it. Game number 2, Prism 1v2ing the boys. Quack and Feed, who just won the undercard, the $20 matchup earlier tonight. This is now the main, the $40 matchup. And Prism getting the first goal on the board here. Quack accidentally just slams it down. An absolute snipe of a hit. One of the fastest own goals we've seen in years. That's right, we've been doing this for years. I'm kidding. But Prism proving his worth here. Great hit. It's a lot of field to cover. Ryolite got the hang of it, but eventually was able to get the win. We'll see if Prism can do it. I believe Feed and Quack got a little bit cocky. They've also been playing for a long time tonight. Maybe some fatigue coming in. Prism rocking middle wall. Feed just getting scared. Not sure what happened there, but Prism gonna get the second goal. I'm impressed with these guys. Their ability to stay composed and cover the full field despite being down a player. Sorry, I was writing a note. You guys can't see, so there was just an awkward silence. Feed, nowhere to be seen there. It's coming off that back wall. You know it's going to be fast, and he just did not get moving until it was too late. Prism taking another one, extending his lead to 3 here in the first 36 seconds. Impressive, to say the least. Feed with a nice kickoff, but Prism is there for it. Quack looking to settle it, but does not settle. Instead, chooses to kind of flick it right on into his own goal. His own court floor. I gotta wonder, are they trolling? Are they trying to set up a reverse sweep? Again, not a conspiracy theorist, but this is interesting. Prism not the most advantageous hit, but he is able to follow it up. Quack gonna play it up high. Feed feels backflip. Jesus, it's 5-0. Prism is looking for the naked lap. Can he get it done? I am loving these games. This 1v2, I thought it would be a blowout. I just thought there's no way you can cover this amount of field. The full court, it's just too much. I mean, hell, it's it's hard with 2 people. And there is the first goal going. Getting credited to Quack here. Prism was there for the touch, but it does not make it over the middle net, and then he kind of pinches it down. Just an unfortunate little play there. His first mistake of his game opener. Lag switch on me. Claiming a little bit of lag here. He is rocking nearly 100 ping, but it does look to be green. There it is. Spiking up to 100 as I'm covering up the entire game. Sorry about that. Clearing my throat. Quack popping it up. Popping it up, popping it wide, but unable to pop it over the net. Psych. It's over. Prism looking to get it to space. This is going to come off the wall fast. Does he get it? He does. He's under it. Pops it past Quack. Is Feed there? Feed pops it up. Weak sauce, though, and unable to kind of, you know, he's playing it to himself to some extent. Does not get under it. And that's going to be a 6th point for Prism. If you've ever seen guys like Prism on the TikTok, on the social media, on the YouTube, wondering how the hell are they getting so many views, this is why they are cracked on the sticks. 1v2. Caster curse coming in potentially. Maybe, maybe not. The pinch doesn't go over. Oh my god. The second pinch, it's not over, and that is the 3rd hit. At that point, he needs to get it over. It will. Nice. Gentleman's play there. He did go past the 3 touches. Feed gonna go ahead and give that one a little boop. Now 2-6. Remember, 1st to 10, win by 2, best of 5 series. We're getting a little bit closer to that 10 scoreline. Prism kind of flying past it there. We'll call it a fake. And the follow-up with power. Quack responds. Decent rally. This is going to be tough. How does the recovery work? Does he get there? He does not. God, gotta clear this throat. I don't know why that sounded bad, but it did. But regardless, 3-6, we got that Sigma ratio scoreline. We've seen it in 3 games now today, out of the now 5 that have played. That one's going off the back wall with power, and Prism, he recognized there was no shot at getting him there. Getting to the ball. Doesn't even try. He was backwards. He's chilling. He's letting that one go down. Now 4-6. CWG in the chat. How's it going? Shout out to the biggest community on Discord for Rocket League workshops. Hope you guys are doing well. Their money's on Quack. We'll see about that. Ryolite was able to 1v2 them with a scoreline of 11-9 to get their first win. And Prism extending his lead here with the musty kickoff. Or, why would I even say that? Why would I lie to everyone like that? That's clearly a Furnace kickoff. Well done, Prism. Is Feed gonna do anything special? Not really. Prism with a nice controlled hit back. Little 1-2 play, but Feed kind of just pops it up. Although it is a little bit awkward, Prism gets there in time. He's got one more hit. Oh, Feed was there for the stuff, but doesn't get it and misses the freaking follow-up from Quack. Ah, they're falling apart. It's now 4-8. We're getting dangerously close to them giving up a second game in this series despite being up a player. You hate to see it if you're on the blue team right now. Feed and Quack scrambling, trying to get their feet underneath them, their tires underneath them. Trying to fake him out on the kickoff and play it to space. It's got to be tough. Has the receiving end on those kickoffs, needing to cover the entire field. Quack's going to get this one over. That might go right in. Maybe not. Prism needs to get under it. He gets under the first one and plays it just barely over. Fantastic control. Oh, and that one goes over too. Feed gonna get this one. Still up. Is that 3? Well, didn't really matter. That's going in. Powboy in chat. How's it going, my man? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, Prism unable to fully recover from that one. Now 5-8. He is still feeling good, sitting pretty in the lead. It is first to 10, win by 2. He only needs 2 more to win despite being down a player and extend that series lead to a 2-0 scoreline. Showing off the alpha boost. It is legit. Man's in possession of one of the most valuable items in the game. Feed might just find the space, and he does. Kind of a weak little pop here on this kickoff, and Feed just plays it perfectly. A nice weak touch. Prism definitely, he was hiding back, hanging back there. He wanted and expected a powerful hit. Through verbal and nonverbal communication, including love, honesty, and positivity, you will change the life and world simultaneously. AGG Chambers. I don't know if that's a copy pasta or not, but I really do appreciate the kind words. Hope you're doing well. Quack has an opportunity here. He plays it to space, but Prism is a speedy boy. Does that go over the middle wall? It does not. He recognized it and did a backflip. Can he get under it? The opportunity's there. It is technically over, and he does survive, but Quack is going to have an opportunity. He does not take it, but it doesn't matter. Feed and Quack bringing it within 1 here. 7-8 on the scoreboard in game 2. Prism fighting for his life there on that rally, and unfortunately was unable to get it done. But he is still in the lead. It's getting pretty exciting, pretty intense. On the kickoff, playing it center. Quack almost playing it to himself. Prism's tough one here. Can he flick it? He does not get it over. Another slight mistake, and he is going to give up another one to tie it up 8-8. It's an inspirational quote I've come up with through my own life experiences. Keep being you, Furnace. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you for the kind message. That truly is so kind. Thank you. As I cough. Because I'm gross. It's okay, we got some water. We're feeling better. Feed and Quack fumbling it? No, not even slightly. And Prism popping it not as high as he needed to. Haley's being cute as hell, popping her head into the gaming room. 1v2 seems hard. You have no idea, Palboy. It is very tough. I've got the camera turned off, by the way. I mean, this one's on, the TikTok, but I turned my camera on for the casting, yeah. So you can come all the way in if you want. Haley's in a fantastic mood. You'll love to see it. What? Oh. Can you try Powboy? Maybe another time. We don't typically do... Oh, that's it, by the way. Gosh, she's distracting me. Meanwhile, it went from maybe a freaking 5-8 scoreline all the way up to 10-8 scoreline. A lot of unanswered points here. And, man, Prism had it in the bag. But the 2v1 caught up to him. A couple mistakes there, and it ends in a 10-8 scoreline. We're going to just reset the scoreboard and move right on in. I believe Ryolite is in the match. He is. Let's get it going. Game 3. I'm going to tab out here to give 1 point on the scoreboard to Feed and Quack. And I know the colors are flipped. Ryolite got the win in the first game. 11-9 was the end score. So all of these games have been 2-point games. 11-9 in the first one, like I just said. 10-8 you just saw in game 2. Ryolite back on the sticks, seeing if he can get another one done. Best of 5 series here. First to 10, win by 2. And he is going to get the first goal, maybe even the second here. He is playing with speed and power. He is ready to get it done. I believe it's a little bit later in the evening than he was looking to play as we approach 9 o'clock here in a minute or so. But he's getting that second goal as well. Only 13 seconds on the game clock. Time doesn't matter, but it's still interesting to look at. He is coming in here fast and furious. Am I even allowed to say that term without being copyright striked? No idea. We're just gonna see what happens. Feed needs a good hit. He gets it. A little bit of a nice rally back and forth. Ryolite to space, but it does clip the lip of the back wall and stay up. He was not going to be happy with that one, but he has it under control. A fantastic rally for both teams so far. Lots of power and precision, except that last hit by Feed. Damn. Ryolite is here to play. Probably a little bit of frustration in these, in his hands, in his finger muscles. He's coming out swinging. I don't know how to even make a joke worse than that one. The Quack gonna pop it up. And it just kind of smacks him to the ceiling back down. A little defensive mistake. Ryolite getting credit as you would expect. 4-0. Before I get ahead of myself, though, we saw a similar score with Prism, and now that I'm looking over at the scoreboard, it does still say that Prism is playing, but we all know that Prism is not currently playing in this game. This is Ryolite, so I gotta change the scoreboard here. That's why you don't see any sound or hear any sound. You don't really see sound unless you're going crazy off some of that something. Oh, the lag right there. We all saw it, but I think they're gonna play through. Feed able to recover despite that ball just not. Oh my god, this is a tough one. I don't know what we're gonna do with this one. We might have to kind of replay this point. We'll see what they think, but it has been very. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that lag though. He's saying no lag? Oh, there's a countdown anyway. Okay. Well, I probably screwed over one of the teams. No one is going to be happy if they get scored on there. Ryolite probably pissed at me right now. Ryolite is probably pissed at me right now, and I apologize, Ryolite. I definitely fucked that up. Quack is annoying. LMAO. No shit, you don't have lag? Hey, you know, he is the host. Obviously, he's like kind of the host. Because it still uses Rocket Host. Like, it doesn't like host through your own thing. So, I'm very surprised that he has 0. Doesn't really make any sense. No, I wasn't reading that anyway. Furbus? You call me Furbus, dude? The N and the B are very close on the keyboard. I'll give it to you this one time, Prism, but I swear to God we're gonna have some issues. Ryolite smacking that down. It's 5-1. Fernile? Oh my God, this guy. Who does he think he is? Fernile. West Fernile virus. That's stupid as hell. 1-5 on the scoreboard. Ryolite coming out swinging. He's still. Quack with the weakest kickoff. Just floats barely over the middle net, but it does get over. And we've got a nice rally. Just kidding. Ryolite. A little bit of an awkward angle there off that back wall. That's a tough one. Anyway, you cut it. This is cyberbullying. Wave dash kickoff. We'll see if it adds any power. Read and back. Oh gosh. This is the back seat smack talk from Prism. He's getting in everyone's head. He's in my head. Now he's in Feed and Prism, or Feed and Quack's head. He's in his own head too, probably. They're gonna smack that one down. And for Ryolite, it's 2-6, and I am losing my voice by the minute. It's starting to hurt. Water. Oh no. You do not want to have a scuffed kickoff, and this is at least the second, if not the third one of the night for Quack and Feed. You know, they're playing in 2 series, so you got to give them a little bit of slack. It's not like it's all in one series, but hey, if you're up a player, you want to minimize the dumb mistakes, and they are struggling to do that here. Ryolite extending that lead off that mistake, 7-2. Looks like he might be able to... No, that's a mistake on his end, and he is going to concede a goal here. 3-7. Still a long ways away for Feed and Quack, but they did make a comeback against Prism in the last one, so we know it's possible. But if I'm a betting man, I think I'm still going with Ryolite, especially knowing as much as we know here into this Game 3. He's really liking the wave dash kickoff approach. I don't blame him. It seems like he's getting a lot of power on it. Quack gonna go up and not hit it. Awkward hit there. I think he had another hit. I'm not quite sure. I think he was just trying to line it up a little bit. Maybe get a pinch of some sorts. Not the best outcome, but he has a nice pad on the scoreboard. He's okay giving up one. He's still up by 3 and only needs 3 to go to take the win and put themselves 1 win away in the series. Quack with a nice pop. Ryolite playing to space. He hits it like a glove. 4-8. The Season 3 legendary baller. Proving himself once again. And we can see he is currently the only SSL ranked player in the lobby. And he's an SSL in ones. Typically the most challenging playlist, most people would say. Ryolite with a nice carry. I'm not sure how many touches that was, but it seems like no one's gonna say anything, so neither am I. And a little bit of a mistake again. I mean, DC symbol. Oh, that sucks, because I didn't see it. Feeds connection, not the best on this one. They're bumping into each other, and it is now game point for Ryolite. In this 1v2, he is up by a massive amount, 4-9. Feed saying, yes, I did. Well, I did not recall it, even if I saw it. I'm sorry. Ooh, that is an interesting one. His touches did get reset due to the other... Was that 4-man? I don't know. No, that was his third touch. What a freaking rally so far. Jeez, I'm like still mind blown that he got away with that scot-free. It is still up. That's a nice little floater. Ryolite's gonna get it. Quack smacking it down. Can he get there in time? He cannot. 5-9. What a freaking rally, ladies and gentlemen. Boys and girls. Fish and sea urchins. I don't know. Ryolite on the kickoff, popping it up. Quack to receive, popping it up again. Ryolite doing some spinnies. Is it enough to get it over? It is, but Quack was there to stuff his turkey. And he will. 6-9, they're clawing back. 1 goal at a time, but that's all you need to stay alive. That being said, it is still match point. 6-9. Ryolite only needs 1 to hit that 10 mark. Quick math, I know. Call me Albert. Is Feed gonna get there? He does. A little bit of a goofy angle from me on my end. But they're gonna get it over. The pinch attempt, it is good. Although he went for that second hit, and that does throw him out of position, or at least unable to recover quickly, and Feed with the pre-jump from the side wall. Able to play that to space, it's just too far away. 7-9. Another one. They're coming back. Potentially. Ryolite needs to find the ice to close this game out. He might just do it right there. He does. An awkward ass touch. Was that Feed or Quack? It was Feed. I feel like he's been doing this a lot. He's trying to flip it up. Kind of flick it up as a set for his teammate, and it's just not good enough. 7-10 is the final score for Game 3. Ryolite proving that he can 2v1 or 1v2 these guys, which is very impressive. So I'm going to tab out here and update the scoreboard real quick. And I assume we're going to get Prism in. Prism is already in, so obviously they're just way faster than I'll ever be, which is fine. I have updated the scoreboard for the name, and we are in to game number 4. Prism has the opportunity to close this one out and take the whole series. Despite being down a player. GG's coming in from the CWG, the Community Workshop Games. Yes, sir. Fantastic games for Ryolite. Prism, overall, a little bit more mechanical. He's using those extra touches, giving himself nice setups. This is going to be a tough one, though. Can he land and get there? Oh, the opportunity technically was there, but not the most power on that hit. Honoring that 3-touch limit. And Quack, Feed getting his first one. I'm just going to skip that. I'm going to start skipping replays like an asshole. All right, Prism on the kickoff. Popping it to the center, back wall. Quack kind of plays it down almost too fast. It indeed was too fast. Feed unable to kind of keep it up. Prism on the board, 1-1. 36 seconds in. Only 2 goals. A slightly more spread out, slower pace than the last game. We saw Ryolite come out there and score multiple goals within, like, I think it was 13 in-game seconds. Prism throwing him a what a save in the quick chat. He is feeling himself. The smack talk coming out. Oh no, he's gonna flop past that one. Unfort, regain, go next. You know the vibes. He just didn't even try. Vixel in chat asked me if I got my GC rewards for this season. No, sir. We are sitting in unranked 2 out of 10 twos games, but I'm like mid C3 with that unranked MMR. So I think if I actually get a decent partner to finish those out, it'll be a pretty easy push for GC this season. Just like that was a pretty easy goal for Quack and Feed to extend their lead. 3-1 now. Prism had a decent idea there, but it does end up just kind of popping over into his own court area to concede a goal. I need you and Rav to carry me, please. I would love to get it in 3s. I've only ever gotten GC in 2s, and I feel like I deserve it in 3s as well. Quack deserving that one for sure. He's absolutely stuffing that one down. Really have a good workout. Prism typing in chat. Can I tag people in? What is happening? That ping, though. Ping is looking good here in this lobby. Wait it out. I guess we can. I mean, this lobby is definitely starting to die. And Rocket Host is kind of scuffed. Both Prism and Ryolite just kind of driving around. We're in Asia with this ping. Yeah, that 200 blinking red ping is not what you like to see if you are trying to play Rocket League. That is not friendly. And in a game mode like this, the little things do add up. A couple missed touches, and it is pretty much a GG's for the rest of this series. They're already down at, handicapped playing down a player 1v2. Add a bunch of lag into the equation, and they are surely going to take an L. Quack saying it's playable. Ryolite. Ryo skedaddle. Prism is not feeling this 1v2. He tagged me in. He tagged Ryolite in. I don't know if... Are we allowed to do that? You said he had to play at least one. I guess I did say that. But like, I don't know. I kind of want to see Prism finish this game out. Sitting mid C3 in both, can't get over the hump, I guess. I don't play consistently enough. And I don't either, Vixel. 2v1 is cheap? Well, 2v1 is kind of cheap, but like... It's like, you know... One person started. I mean, they clearly don't want to play Ryolite. That's true. That's a fact. Big facts machine emojis in the chat. Feed and Quack do not want to play Ryolite when Prism has already conceded a few goals. They think they can get a win here. They don't want to take the L in the full series. They want this win against Prism. At least that's what they think that's going to happen. Nobody said anything about swapping, I don't think. I'm better than Ryo. You want to play Ryo. I was told I could swap it up. By who, though? By who, though? I don't know why we're arguing. This is silly. I will get the clip furnace. You said I could do 1v1, 2v2, 2v1, doesn't matter. I don't know what's happening, to be fair. I think Prism needs to finish this game. He started it. Yeah, we got to finish this one out at least with how we started, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. I understand that Prism may not be having the best time. But we're not going to be sore losers or sore winners. We're just having a good time, and Prism's got to finish this bad boy out. And if they want to, you know, we can talk after Game 4 as to how the series should be finished, if it even goes past Game 4. Prism has the skill. He has proven that he can win these games. Or at least he can score the goals. Quack and Feed have made mistakes so far in the series. And Game 2, Prism came out there firing, and I think he was up 5-1 or 4-0 at one point. It is 6-1, not looking good, but it's not over until it's over. That's why these games are a little bit longer. First to 10, win by 2. I believe that he has a chance at bringing it back, but it doesn't look like... It does look like that chance is diminishing by the moment, by the second. I think he might just kind of concede and get it moving on to Game 5. We will see. Prism is really out here losing to a guy in the teeth wheels, I should say. Basic grammar in plural versus singular. Nice. Oh, man. A nice back and forth by Feed and Quack, and Prism gonna go ahead and accidentally own goal it. The little guitar riff that we get when goals are scored. Catchy, but also, we've heard it a billion times. The bump. They're not communicating. It might be the end. Or at least a goal conceded here. No, Quack is going to hit it like 6 times. What was that? Was that only 3? Was that only 3? Game 5 should be a 2v2. If Game 5 is a 2v2, we're going to just go ahead and... I mean, that's probably a GG. Then again, looking at Prism, don't think he's playing very serious. I'm gonna say it. I don't think Prism is giving it his all. He's making goofy mistakes. I don't think he's feeling the 1v2 anymore. It was fun for a game, but now he's trying to move on. It is now 10-1. That's a big GG for Feed and Quack. And we're gonna move into game 5. Giga Brain. All right. A little bit of confusion there, but that's gonna wrap up game 4 in favor of Feed and Quack. I'm gonna tab out and get the scoreboard settled here. So is it gonna be Ryolite as a 1v2? I think it is. It seems like he is ready. He said, I'm kicking your ass. Well, let's see it. Let's see it then, brother. Ten to 1, I'm writing down that score line. That is still sinking in. What a butt-whooping Prism. No cap. I got peeked on. They did play well. They did play well. They put together some good rallies. They played it to space. They put you in uncomfortable, awkward positions. And they're putting Ryolite in an uncomfortable position here. 11 seconds in. Taking the first goal. Is this still West server? Yeah. I think. Pretty sure. I don't know. I don't see my ping. But I'm pretty sure. It's the original server. That's why it's kind of getting laggy. Because Rocket Host is kind of being a little glitchy. You know, at the end of the day, we are kind of modding the game, so I guess I'm happy that we're even able to play it at all. But man, it is a little bit frustrating. Ryolite, that is a fast one, but they get it over now. Will there be a smackdown here? Decent one. Can he get there? Can he get up with power? Kind of hits it, but it's gonna just go up and back down. 2-0. Feed and Quack starting to put together some decent plays. You gotta wonder, have they been holding back to make it more interesting? I don't know. A lot of awkward mistakes led to the win for Ryolite in game 1 and game 3. If they cut those awkward mistakes, they're just not gonna lose. They're up a player. It's gonna be too much to overcome. We'll see though. Ryolite is hungry for this win. He is feeling it. He's confident. His pride on the line here. That's a great play to space. Awkward hit, but Quack does get it up. Feed with a nice hit as well. I said as well, even though I said an awkward hit. Then a great hit. So that doesn't make sense. But we're moving on. Quack gonna send this one sailing to the back wall. The hardest to read. And there's a great example of why it is just that. Especially a hit like this where it almost touches the ceiling but doesn't quite. And technically a hit off the diagonal back wall, the corner wall. That's a tough one. Vixel with the lurk, appreciate it. Hope you have a great rest of your night. Quack playing it to the side. Ryolite needs to get some going here. Hard to win when you're not on the board, but that's a good placement. And Feed and Quack just kind of both looked at it. I think there was a little bit of arguing, maybe some communication happening. Prism throwing a what a save in the chat. I like it. Keep it going. Quack saying SDFU, you got rolled last game. Might be spitting facts there, not gonna lie. 10 to 1 is a pretty brutal scoreline. Does Feed have this? He does. Nice off that back corner wall. Fantastic play by Ryolite, but Feed is there on that middle wall, and he can't really hit that U-turn quick enough. Feed, he's been on fire with the placements. His spikes, throw it in some volleyball terms. They're on point. And Ryolite saying Prism can't come in, can he? Y'all aren't gonna let that happen. I'm not playing you for fun. Ryolite starts to shake things up a little bit when things aren't looking his way. We will see. I feel like if you wanted it to be a 2v2, like you should have started as a 2v2. I feel like switching up mid-game when things start to go wrong is not exactly the best way to go about it. And he is not seeing the results he wants here in game number 5. A 5-1 lead by Feed and Quack. And lots of smack talk. He's on West. He is an East player. So he's got bad ping. He's got bad ping, but so does Feed. Quack is the only one with good ping here. Awkward hit by Feed. He's gonna miss. Quack is gonna pop it directly up, and that was the third hit. So they're gonna let that one fall down, and Ryolite getting a second goal under his belt. All jokes and all smack talk aside, it is not a runaway game by any means. It is still very close, and there's still at least 5 more goals to be scored if Feed and Quack can keep it together for that many goals. I am not writing this one in any person's favor yet. Oh my god, what happened there? Maybe lag, maybe the server, the ping. That's controller, bruh. Well, he beat me to it. I don't have to keep questioning. Yeah, he had all the time in the world there and kind of just double jump forward instead of speed jumping. Not fun. Why would it not count? Controller DC, I don't know. Do we like... Poor Ryolite, what happened? My controller's fucking right now. No, we wanted them to 1v2. It's Prism. They've gone back and forth. Can you give me a sec? Okay, and then he bumps him. So Cheetah, the undercard was Feed and Quack versus Greasy and Justy, and then it was winner 2v1's the main, because Feed and Quack have come up and played 2v2 against Ryolite and Bat. And it's not even close, unfortunately. It's just a skill gap difference, so we're doing 1v2s, and even then, Ryolite has won both of his. He won game 1 and game 3. Prism came close in game 2, and then got kind of pooped on in game 4. Ain't no one beating Ryolite and Bat. Cracked and go to individuals. Yeah, they're pretty insane. We'll see. Obviously, the 2v1. There's an asterisk here on this lobby for sure, but we ultimately didn't really find a full team for the main card, and we thought this would be a fun way to still have a main matchup for that $40. But Ryolite is definitely struggling here. Who hit that first? Oh yeah, he's giving it up because he knows that was 4 hits. Dang, if he would have waited like another millisecond, it would have been fine. 7-2. Cracked and goated individuals, yes sir. Feed and Quack are finally putting together a decent game. We'll see. Honestly, with the 2v1, I probably should have given Ryolite, the one person like unlimited touches or something to even it up. But It ain't a big deal. Because it's not over till it's over. First to 10, win by 2. They have a lead. But we've seen it blown before. And we might see it get blown again here. In game 5. Or his own server. Yeah, Vixel not happy with the West versus East server thing. It's unfortunate. We tried to start on the East and Rocketos just glitching on us, so it just doesn't work. Just ain't gonna happen tonight, unfortunately. If you are a betting man, you're probably starting to lean towards feeding Quack. They were up a player this entire series. The fact that it's even gone to game 5 is impressive as all hell for Ryolite and Prism. Quack gonna go ahead and just absolutely fumble this one. Prism getting another one under his belt. 8-3. Still a little bit too close to giving up this win. Ryolite gonna have to figure something out if he wants to take this home. It's got to be tough covering this much space. I think these middle wall plays are just hard. Like that one, it's just so far away. He's fast, one of the speediest players, I don't want to say in the world, but he is a fantastic player, and no one's getting to that ball at that point. My parlay is ruined. Damn it. Well, this is series point. And there it is. After a long fought battle, down a player, Ryolite unable to get it done in game number 5. For all intents and purposes, a truly unfair matchup just because of the player count. And they almost pulled it off anyway. Ryolite and Prism having a fun time with that one. But Zach and Feed, Zach aka Quack, and Feed taking it home today. Yeah, that was a little bit of a goofy one. A little bit of a goofy one, but fun nonetheless. As I pull up some past results. That's not in anymore, and neither are you. Okay, that's fine. Well, GG's Ryolite, a hell of a run here in these games. Maybe we can get you in there again in a month or so. Maybe when your internet gets better and things get situated. Thanks for playing this one. I know it wasn't quite as fair as everyone would have liked. But GG's, and I know I still owe you money for the last one because you weren't sure how you wanted to get it, if I remember. Or I could be wrong. I actually need to check the DM. I'm starting to think that I gave it to you. I'm starting to confuse myself. But here we saw Prism and Ryolite getting 2 wins of the last 3. And with a super stacked against them unfair matchup today, they still took it to game 5. Still went the distance. Fun times for everyone. Feeding Quack getting 2 dubs tonight. Feeling good if you're in their shoes. So GG's to these games. We close it out here. Thanks for hanging out in the Workshop Show matches. I'm going to end the recording here. Big GG's. See you next week.